can all, you know, touch and agree and say that this is actually boring without me. Although you've had, my opinions I've shared on the community tab, just to, stay in touch and keep it at that level. Just kind of keep things, you know, running in a way that it needs to be. Um, it's been fun. Um, yeah, but I have to really kind of get into what you know what's going on. Sometimes it's best to make your moves in the dark. You know, never know who's watching. I mean, you gotta be careful about what you put out there. You know, because people most certainly will do whatever it takes to spoil their plans. You know, you even got some of these females out here that are actually witches. I have witches that listen to me. You know, dox anybody or go through, rummage through their trash or their history or whatever like that. It's just, people are really basic. You know, they don't know how well they're seen. You know, obviously are. It's the simple people that aren't paying attention, right? They won't catch it. You know, I see everything. I'm just not looking at it. Just don't cause me to look at you because then I'm gonna really see you. You know, real eyes can always detect real lies. Stories don't add up. And then this other little thing, I guess what people were talking about with the whole, incident, the slapping, and the fake outrage and the fake. Well, it depends on different media forums. One here is fake outrage, but these guys, um, you know, probably tolerate just as much or even more, um, recalcitrance and just pernicious behavior from women far less. You know, besides the looks and the accolades, guys are really no different from Will Smith. You know, and the bitch that's doing that to you is not really even that sexy. Don't really have a personality. There's nothing, intriguing about her. Most certainly nothing interesting. And you accept that type of abuse because you're weak. Because you feel like this is your last supper. You know, all this other shit that people got to think about. Like, yeah, you gotta set the tone, and if you don't set the tone, and this is what's going to happen, and then like you guys seem like you care too much. You put too much fucking effort into it. It's like that's just as much effort as the guy that's picking out flowers and opening up the doors and picking out specific dates. Just doing all this extra shit. All that stuff is the same. It's too much mind time. You know, it's too much mind time. I couldn't even fathom the idea and just putting that much thought, into, doing either or, you know. That's where you confuse, commanding and demanding because you guys, you're trying to fucking demand shit too much, you know. It's kind of like a fucking teenager that, the parent didn't want to listen to what they had to say and they couldn't go to the sock off and they just go slam the door. Just to serve some type of pseudo authority. Guys are pathetic. That whole situation. I mean, what is it? He's a naive guy. He linked up with a woman that was pretty savvy. Pretty wasn't interested. So that's another thing. And even Chris Rocket basically said that, wasn't, they give you the whole rundown. Woman's constantly creating conflict, right? Was causing some type of chronic stress in any sort of the way, right? Any sort of matter, right? You're not her first choice. And I'm sure she's told you. Let the bitch go. I'm telling you, let him go. Fuck him. I mean, there's been situations where I've cut chicks off and the chicks have cut me off. And it's funny, the ones that did cut me off, they came back. And then they came back again. Then they came back. They run into spaces where I'm at. Then I have this conversation. They're kind of like looking in my eyes and talking to me, like really looking like, what's going on? It's like, well, sometimes my number didn't really change. I don't know if you deleted it or anything. But guess what that means in translation? Why haven't you called me? Yeah. Remember what I was talking about with that red, that red carpet treatment thing? When you roll out the red carpet, they want to try to roll it back. They're trying to play the tug of war game with them. They keep it, on the floor and rolling it back. Let her roll the motherfucking carpet back. You know what I mean? They'll walk the fuck away. She might even trip and fall. And guess what the tripping and falling is, right? When she's coming back. They're essentially confused. Why would you prioritize your life around a bitch? How can you call yourself, a man or a man first? You're doing that, man. You guys have this type of behavior. Yeah, I'm a man, monster man. Like this, and your life is prioritized around a woman. Paul said, "I wish you were as I am, but since you're not, go ahead and marry because you can't control your urges." Sad. Crying over some shit. It's not even important, man. You put your motherfucking life in the hands of someone that changes their mind every fucking hour and don't even know why they changed it.